Control your emotions and be a man. Understand your emotions. The first step in controlling your emotions is to understand them. You need to be able to identify the types of emotions you experience, their triggers, and how they make you feel. Once you know what type of emotion is being triggered, it will be easier for you to see how it can be controlled. For example, if anger is the trigger for an outburst at work or school, then perhaps a better option would be talking with someone about what happened before acting on impulse and getting into trouble. Accept your emotions. When you're angry or upset, it's easy to feel like your emotions are out of control. But that's not true. You have the power to control your emotions by accepting them and understanding why they exist in the first place. When you experience an emotion like anger or sadness, it's important that you acknowledge how you're feeling so that they don't build up inside of you until they become overwhelming and cloud your judgment. By being aware of what's going on inside yourself, example, I'm really angry right now, rather than ignoring or suppressing these feelings, it becomes easier for us as human beings with complex mindsets who are constantly changing over time due to our experiences throughout life. Therefore, we must learn how best manage ourselves so as not let any negative thoughts take over our lives forevermore. Practice self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings, and practice being aware of them without judging yourself. This is a skill that takes time and patience, but it's worth the effort because it will help you understand what triggers your emotions and how to handle them in a healthy way. Reframe your thoughts. The next time you find yourself in an emotional situation, try to look at it from a different perspective and recognize when your thoughts are irrational or unhelpful. For example, if someone cuts you off on the freeway and makes you late for work, instead of thinking, "I hate this person," which will only make you angrier, try thinking, "I'm glad they weren't injured by my car." Practice mindfulness. You can control your emotions by practicing mindfulness. This means focusing on the present moment, being aware of your surroundings and thoughts without judging them. For example, you're walking down the street and see someone you know from school or work. You may feel happy to see them or angry because they didn't say hello earlier when they saw you coming towards them. If this happens often in your life, then it's important for you to practice mindfulness so that these emotions don't get out of control. Develop coping strategies. Identify healthy ways to cope with your emotions. Deep breathing is a great way to calm down and reduce stress. Positive self-talk can help you stay calm in stressful situations by reminding yourself that everything will be okay, or by simply telling yourself that you are strong enough to handle whatever comes your way. Physical activity has been shown time and again as an effective way of relieving stress and anxiety, so get out there and move. Create a support system. Build a network of people who can provide emotional support, such as friends and family. If you have access to mental health professionals, this is also an important step in controlling your emotions. Identify triggers. To control your emotions, you must first be aware of situations or events that may trigger negative emotions. Then, plan ahead to cope with them. If you know that being around certain people will make you angry and irritable, avoid those people as much as possible. If there are particular times of day when you tend to feel depressed or anxious, for example, after work, try changing your routine so that these periods don't occur at the same time every day, for example, by exercising or meditating before going home from work instead of immediately going home after work every night. Practice self-care. When you are feeling stressed or angry, it can be helpful to take a break from the situation. You can do this by taking a walk or going for a run, listening to music, reading a book, or journaling about your feelings. If possible, try to avoid being around people who make you feel bad about yourself or your emotions. If this is not possible, then try using distance as an effective way of coping with your emotions, for example by leaving the room when someone is being unkind towards you or leaving an event where everyone seems unhappy in general, example, work party. Seek professional help. If you're struggling to manage your emotions and are feeling overwhelmed, reach out to a mental health professional for help. They can help you learn how to identify and manage your emotions in healthy ways.